Hello guys, welcome back to S3D, and today we're gonna look at a domestic action figure. This is gonna be the Hasbro Disney Plus Marvel Studios What If the Hydra Stomper. This is part of the Marvel Legends series, and yeah, this figure is on clearance at GameStop. I think GameStop have it for $39.99. If you have the $5 discount, you can get it for $34.99, something like that. Yeah, I mean it pretty much averaged out to be less than $40. So yeah, if you have GameStop membership, you definitely should check it out. It's sold out online, so you just have to get lucky. If you go to a GameStop that happen to have it, then yeah, you lucked out. But I think if you go to other stores like Target or I don't know, some store, I think maybe even Best Buy would price match GameStop. So if you see this at Best Buy, you can ask for a price match. But yeah, basically all the Hasbro stuff is going on clearance. A lot of their Marvel Legends, a lot of their GI Joe classifies. I think stuff is overproduced or just overhyped, and then people are just not buying it anymore, or they produce too much stuff because they overestimate how much people want these products, which is probably the case. Overestimation. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this. This one will be made into a custom. Yeah, so if you guys see the community section, someone asked me to make this figure into a Sentinel figure, and I'm fine with it. When it comes to action figures, customs, most of my customers are fully satisfied. Basically, these are return customers who never complain about my work, compared to customers who my Gunpla customers, which have like really high unrealistic expectations. None of them were ever satisfied, I think, unless like you buy something off me directly on Mercari or on eBay. So yeah, those people are satisfied. But people who commission me to do customs, I don't know. I'm just tired of dealing with it, so I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. So yeah. Anyway, so this thing is gonna be made into a Sentinel style figure thing. Jeez, I think there's a lot of plasticized PVC here, but I don't think it's like heavily plasticized. I mean, I think it's mostly just like plasticized here and there, just for durability. Yeah, I complain a lot about Hasbro products being like ridiculously like gummy and stuff like that, but I do have to give them credit. Like now I sing Wicked Cool Toys products. Those are absolute nightmares when it comes to like plasticized PVC. Yeah. Hasbro stuff is kind of like, I guess, for the most part, I think some of it is kind of similar to McFarlane Toys. They don't want to poison people with too much plasticized PVC. So let's see how much of this figure is, how plasticized this figure is. I don't like to watch reviews on social media with like all the content producer calling these like rubbery plastic. That drives me insane. It's not rubber. They have absolutely nothing to do with rubber. It's a PVC that's been treated with plasticizers. Yeah. It's actually really bad for you. So anyway, yeah, obviously these parts are plasticized PVC. Yep, plasticized PVC. Yep, plasticized PVC is flexible. All these are all flexible. Let's see. This is not like super, well, yeah, it's plasticized, but it's not like super plasticized. This shoulder armor piece is plasticized. Yeah, these joints are not. These joints are solid. Okay, that's good. The elbow is solid. Let's see. Do we have double jointed knees or something like that? Or does it not work at all? Okay, well, okay, it does work. It's not double jointed knee. I think it's single jointed. Ah. Okay, actually that's not bad. Okay, so yeah, the joints are not plasticized, but all the exterior armor pieces are plasticized. We got a toe hinge right here. Right there, that's a ball joint. Oh, this is kind of like, I guess, a Gundam Robot Damashi figure. No, not really. More like a, yeah, well, it's kind of like a similar design to something that you see on a Gundam mobile suit. You have another joint in here, and then you have this section, and then you have this other section. So yeah, then we got the ankle joint right there. This is a big chunk of plasticized PVC. So are the feet. Pretty much all the external parts are plasticized. It's not super plasticized, but oh, these little handles are very plasticized. Is this like a diaper piece or is that a solid piece? Oh, actually, it's a solid piece. Somewhat solid piece. Okay, so it's not like, you know, other companies where they just make a diaper with a joint inside. Okay, we got the diaphragm joint. I can rotate 360. Oh, something is off. So, oh, this thing is not glued in, I think. It's free floating. Oh, actually, it looks like it's attached down somewhere. Okay. And the head hinges up. It's the head plasticized PVC. I think it's solid. The head is solid. This antenna here is obviously plasticized. Got the shoulder. Goes out. This armor piece sandwiched between the shoulder. That's a pretty good design. Got the bicep swivel. Got the single bend at the elbow that cannot go past 90 degrees. We got a wrist hinge right here. The details are pretty good for, you know, a figure that's made from plasticized PVC. I know you guys probably tired of hearing me saying that word over and over and over and over, but at some point, you know, I think someone have to get the message across that this stuff is horrible, terrible, absolutely bad for you, and these companies should stop doing it. I think if this figure is definitely something that they can make out of ABS plastic. It might be super expensive though. It might be like $150 if they make this thing out of ABS plastic. But yeah, they made it out of plasticized PVC because they want to be cheap. I don't think not that many people will be able to afford it if it's made from ABS plastic. All right, so enough of me rambling about the articulation. I give this thing articulation, well, yeah, this is going to be a review, yes. 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good articulation. Some areas could get better, but this is exactly what you would expect from Hasbro. From a Marvel Legends figure, even though it's like, what, 40, 50 bucks. Let's see. Appearance... Yeah, appearance, it looks good. It kind of looked like what we're expecting from the... I didn't watch any of this. I don't have Disney Plus, but I saw some videos on YouTube. And I think this guy does look like, you know, the on-screen counterpart. So, yeah. Appearance, I will have to give it a 10 out of 10. It looks like what it's supposed to look like. So that's good. Okay. Let's see, on the back we have this peg hole, and then we have the backpack. You know, honestly, this looks like something Xeon designed. What do you guys think? This could be a Xeon mobile suit, right? Okay, these are solid, but there are some parts of it, like these parts, these are plasticized. This is plasticized. Some parts are more plasticized than the other. I don't know if this thing is like a separate piece. Oh yeah, this is a separate piece. So we have a solid plastic part, and then we have the... I think this solid plastic part, some people told me is POM, but I think it could be ABS. POM is Delrin And that's something that it's basically a plastic that can be machined. But I think this is ABS plastic. Yeah, I don't think they machined this piece. It wouldn't make sense if they machine like all these details. So it's molded, so it definitely is ABS plastic. Like they use the Delrin for like the joints, the hip joints and stuff like that for the interior, where you don't, stuff that's covered up by plasticized PVC. But here we have the backpack. Backpack is articulated. Yeah, so it's good. The articulation on this guy is what you would expect from such a bulky thing made by Hasbro. So, yeah. Now, I heard some interesting things from viewers as well as, people who used to work at Hasbro. I had a friend who worked for Mattel who doesn't like Mattel and then went to work for Hasbro for a couple of years. And he's telling me, like, the industry is all the same. Like, he's tired of working for this industry. Like, he's looking for a job outside the toy industry or the entertainment industry in general. It's just, it's the same bullshit everywhere you go. It's corporate nonsense, people at the top looking to make more money and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it is. But overall, I think this is a good-looking figure. I think for the price, it's probably not very good if you're paying full price, like $52.99. That I would have to give it like a 7 out of 10. I don't think this thing should cost $52.99. I think $39.99 would be fair. If you can get it below 40, then yeah, 9 out of 10. Ideally, $25. That's it, $25. It's not super intricate. You don't get a lot of more. It could use more articulation if they're going to charge a $52 price point. If this thing has crazy articulation like open hatch and they come with like an extra action figure on the side, totally, 100%, $52.99. But the value is not there. Let's see. Appearance 1010, articulation 710, and value depends on how much you're paying for. If you get it for under $40, yeah, 9 out of 10. But if you're getting it for $52.99, then yeah, 7 out of 10. All right, and that's pretty much it for this review. I know I don't normally do this kind of stuff. I'm not really a big fan of this. This guy's going to be made into a custom, and I'm kind of excited to do that one. Because actually that Sentinel on Makari actually looks super cool. So, yeah, and this thing is giant. Okay, so let me compare this guy to another figure I have. I don't have any Marvel Legends. I don't care about Marvel Legends. So all I have is this Robodamashi Dumb. So you can see this thing is like basically 2 doms. And this guy's about 6 inch tall. So yeah, this is a big boy right here. And really, like, this looks like something Xeon would make. So I guess we can call this the Gundam Stomper for now, until I customize it. And so that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.